Hello friends, greetings. Today we will show you a new product from NORDBERG, the 4523PA1 wheel balancer. Now I will clearly demonstrate how to use it. Contents of the wheel balancer. Delivery set. User manual in Russian. Quick release nut with ring. Plastic cup with rubber ring. Plastic bracket for cones. Metal bracket for moving the machine. 100-gram calibration weight. Balancing pliers. Hex key. 4 cones for wheel balancing. And a caliper for measuring the rim width. As an additional option, we will use the NUMALIFT NTL1, which is compatible with all balancing machines. The 4523PA1 balancing machine is equipped with a monitor, an automatic measuring arm, lighting, a laser line for installing adhesive weights, and an ultrasonic sensor for automatic rim width measurement. Let's turn on the balancing machine. Please note the maintenance plate on the balancing machine. Let's move on to the process of balancing stamped wheels. First, let's select the correct suitable cone. Cone number 1. As we can see, the cone rests against the edge of the wheel. This cone is not suitable for us. Let's take cone number 2. As we can see, the cone rests at the center, which is the correct centering. For stamped wheels, the cone can be installed either from the outside or the inside. Since we will be installing the cone from the inside, let's replace the plastic ring on the quick release nut. We install this kind of cup with a rubber ring. The cone goes onto the balancing machine. On this balancing machine, the body is positioned at an angle, which allows you to stand close to the machine and save space. After we've mounted the wheel on the machine, we enter the measurements. We place the automatic ruler here. We hear a beep. The machine automatically registers the distance from the machine to the wheel and the rim diameter. We close the casing and the sonar sensor will automatically determine the width of the disc. And the process of ring balancing will begin. At the end of the imbalance measurement process, the machine automatically rotates the weight installation area. In our case, there is an imbalance, 0. At 50, we take a 50-gram weight, place it on the plane on the right. We close the casing. Now let's move on to the process of balancing cast wheels. We have pre-selected the cone and are installing the wheel on the lift. When balancing alloy wheels, the cone must always be placed from the inside. After installing the wheel, you need to enter the dimensions. Here's how to switch to the ALU program for alloy wheels on this model of the machine. To do this, you don't need to press any buttons. It's enough to take the measuring ruler and indicate the points where we will balance. The first point and the second. The machine will automatically recognize that we are using the ALU program and balancing an alloy wheel. We close the cover and begin the balancing process. After the measuring cycle, the machine automatically determines the balancing points and moves the arm to the location for installing the weight. Right now, we have 5 grams on the left side. If we press the down button, the balancing position changes, and the machine automatically rotates the wheel to the spot for installing the weight. On the right, 55. We install the weight at the bottom using the laser as a guide. Balance 5 on 55. Let's take a 5-gram weight and accordingly a 55-gram one, and install them in the required balancing positions. And specifically, we can observe the number 55 prominently displayed on the right-hand side of the screen, indicating a significant value or measurement in this particular context. And for example, the balancing process is completed by closing the cover. 0, 0, the wheel is balanced on the first try. A feature of the measuring ruler is that this part of the ruler matches the width of the adhesive weight, which allows you to precisely indicate the spot for installing the weights when entering the size. If we need to balance an alloy wheel with one weight, clip-on the left and adhesive on the right, we enter the size as follows. The first is for a stamped wheel, the second is for an alloy wheel. We indicate the spot for installing the adhesive weight. The machine automatically recognizes that one is a clip-on and the other is an adhesive weight. Calibration of the measuring ruler. Use the right button to select the menu. Home, press the up button, then OK. Here, select ruler calibration and the wheel. Use the right button to select the menu, then press the up button. Step number 1. The ruler is in place, press the start button. Step number 2. Extend the ruler by 50 cm, then press the start button. Ruler calibration is complete. Extend it by 15 cm, hold it in this position, and press the start button. Ruler calibration is complete. Return the ruler to its original position. Diameter calibration. Use the right button to select the menu item, the home icon, then press the up button. Select the D item, then press the up button. Look at the picture. Insert the measuring ruler as shown on the monitor. Press the start button. Install the stamped wheel onto the machine. Set the size of the installed wheel. Press the start button. Now the ruler. Place it at the edge of the rim, bring the wheel up, and press the start button. Ruler calibration is complete. Width sensor calibration. Go to the menu, press the up button, select item W, disc width. Width sensor calibration is performed in 2 stages. First, you just need to activate the width sensor. Press the up button, the cover is open, don't touch anything, that's it. The sonar is activated. Let's move on to the second stage. The second stage of width sensor calibration involves exiting to the main menu, mounting the stamped wheel onto the machine, entering the dimensions of the stamped wheel, inputting the first dimension, not turning it back, closing the cover, and pressing the right button. Hold this button, do not release it, and enter the actual width of our wheel, which in our case is 5.5. Release the right button. The width sensor calibration is complete. The process of changing the imbalance with the required parameters has started. This machine does not have it. As you may have noticed, there is no brake pedal. The shaft braking is activated by the stop button. Once activated, that's it, the wheel is locked. Press it again and the wheel is unlocked. Let me tell you a bit about the balancer's menu. Let's go into the menu. What do we need here? Distance calibration, width calibration, diameter calibration, and accordingly, the rounding that will be displayed on our monitor. Let's check its increment. So 5, 10, 5, and 10. There are no other rounding options. Inches, millimeters, and grams, ounces. Right here. All other menu items are intended for service specialists. To wrap up the video, let's go over the main advantages of this balancing machine. First of all, this machine can easily be classified as a premium segment machine because it uses high quality, expensive plastic, a tilted body, an automatic measuring ruler, a sonar sensor, automatic wheel positioning, an electric shaft brake, and an extended shaft for balancing wide wheels. This machine is also equipped with a motor, an optimization mode, and a process for installing the weight behind the spokes. It features an intuitive menu that speeds up the balancing process.